Mugs a million.
Yeah. It's on Earth and good.
Pizza.
Damn, I can't find. Or/slash kid problems, or if you just go to money, none of that.
Got original 1967 Chrysler Imperial radio, AM/FM, Wonder Bar. It's a pretty cool radio. We've done a complete upgrade on it. It now has the AM/FM stereo, auxiliary in. There we go. USB, 4 channels out, 45 watts a channel. It is push button controlled for your seek and scan, answering your phones, working your thumb drive. He did have a fader switch in the dash, which I didn't know about, but what we've done, we've took it and we built a switch, so now this is like a Aurora Design push button. This will work your phone, pair up your phone and your USB. Your foot switch will answer your phone. You can answer your phone here, or change your USB or your phone here, or a foot switch. Go back to radio, you'll have seek and scan here and foot switch control. The radio is pretty well loaded. Bluetooth, voice command, and voice assistance. We're going to run it in right now. You're on FM. You have fader and balance built all in your toner control. Go clockwise twice, 1, 2. After it quits beeping, that's going to put you in the fader mode. There's your rears, your fronts, back and forward. As long as you're moving that control, it will stay there. We'll balance it out, let it beep once. Now we're going to go into balance control, which is counterclockwise, 1, 2. There's your rights and your lefts. We'll balance it out. Let it beep. Back on treble and bass.
One favorite.
Sweet home. With your next purchase to save even more. Earn $10 for every $50 you spend. Saturday is the last day to stack up the savings.
Auxiliary in.
Getting your pennies worth. JC Penney. Coupon required. Valid 12/7 to 12.
All you do is plug it in. The radio is sitting there listening for a device to come into it. We're going to put a little iPod on it.
It should be partly toddy.
Burning up that interstate. He's got to run from coast to coast.
Get ready to come off your device. Just simply turn it off. Satellite radio, phone, iPod, anything with music on it that's got a head jack out, you can use it on here. 20 seconds, the radio will cycle back to where you had it. If you don't want to wait 20 seconds, just simply turn it off and right back on. But if you don't turn it off back on, it'll go back to where you were. We're going to run the phone in. We're going to use the new switch that we've rigged up. This is actually his fader switch. It'll set somewhere over here on the radio. And what we're going to do, we're going to run our phone in and pair up using the switch. And all you got to do is hold the switch down.
Ready to pair.
That's voice assistance. Showed up on our phone. We tap on it. She will tell us when it's done.
I know he's coming from Tampa.
Pairing completed. Device connected.
Now every time you get in your car and turn your radio on, you got your phone, she'll come on and say device is connected.
He knows California.
We're going to do a quick voice command. Hold this down.
He'll be a good fit there.
Play music. Go into music on my phone. If you want to change your songs, just hit your push button. It'll advance or back up. Whatever you'd like to do, hit it twice. It'll repeat the song. Hit it twice again, it'll back up. Go forward. Voice command, hold it in again. Stop music. Put it in pause and go back to radio. You can text with it,
That's gonna be.
tell it to call home, whatever you would like to do.
Oregon's in rough shape right now. Oregon's coming off
Now we're going to do USB.
Oregon doesn't have
When you
the
first
same
plug the
quality
USB
players
drive
they
in, it'll go straight to
had
it.
2-3 years ago. They don't have those kind of guys.
Change your songs, use your push button once. That'll advance your songs. Twice to repeat or back up. Now we won't go to pause. We'll just hold it in 1 second. It'll go to pause. It's going to pause the stick, go back to radio. We put a little LED on the side over here in case you have problems.
Facilities for sports are off the charts.
We'll bring USB back up.
Basketball arena, football
Without turning the
facilities,
radio off, it will return to the song you were on.
As good as anything in America.
If you turn the radio off, it's just like pulling the USB out. It'll go back to the beginning of wherever you, it'll random select the song.
Visits to Eugene, but I think Willie's going to do
Back to USB. See, if we take it, turn the juice off of it, and put it back in,
it's like out of an
it's going to go to a different song. If you get out of your car, you stop somewhere, turn everything off. This one is made, if you leave the key on, the new ones, it will charge your phone. So there's juice going through here. You get back in your car, it's going to go back to where you left it, USB. But first she's going to come on until you pair it up to your phone. I've got some dirt on it.
Brought in a patch.
Device connected.
Back to USB. Down 1 second, back to radio. Put it in pause, go back to radio.
Up, it is the Legendary Coaches Show on 102.5.
That's your 1967 Chrysler Imperial AM/FM stereo Wonder Bar. We'll get it back in the mail to you. Hope you enjoy it. This is a video so you can see what I've done to it and to your switch. And everything will be labeled, so all you got to do is plug it in. The only thing we did was add a auxiliary in, which is ungrounded. That way we have no ground loop noise. And we put RCA in the back of it so you can actually just plug this in once you get it in your car. Thank you.
And appliances where nobody sells for less. At Advanced Financial, we love the word any. Free money orders, any number, any amount.